Hello everyone, Mike Gaitis here, commercial real estate broker with Go Florida Commercial, helping you buy, sell, and lease commercial real estate here in Central Florida. Today I'm here with Jennifer Bondy and the Bondy Law team. Jennifer and her team have been practicing law in the area for more than 10 years, helping and counseling clients with legacy planning, probate administration, small business counsel, and real estate law. For the real estate law, they practice closing and title services, contract and lease renewal, loan workouts, and real estate development. Today, we're going to be discussing commercial leasing, looking at both the tenant and landlord perspective. Jennifer, thank you for doing this today.
Yes, thanks for having me today.
Making sure the lease looks out for the interests of both your tenants, of both your clients, for both the tenants and the landlord, whoever you're representing. I always think of, I run into a situation sometimes with tenants when they talk about the renewal clause and the escalation clause. What have you seen, and what's important for to be in that lease for both the landlord and the tenant on the renewal clause?
So I think it also depends who I'm representing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If I have a tenant that I'm representing, I absolutely want a renewal clause that is very specific on what option they have to renew, and if they can renew, how they need to provide notice to the landlord, and then what are the terms of the renewal, right? You may think it's going to renew at the same terms, but in reality, it's most likely the landlord's going to want to adjust the rent to the market value. As you know, and our viewers today may not know, that commercial leases typically are on a longer term. So you've got someone who's renting for 3 years or 5 years or 10 years. So it's hard for the parties to anticipate what the market value of a property is going to be 5 years from now. So we would want to include a clause in our lease that says, how are we going to adjust the rent in that 5 years when the renewal is up? So is it going to be that we've put in that the rent is going to increase 5% every year? Are we going to ask for the realtors to provide us with a broker
price opinion?
Right, a broker price opinion, so that we can then determine what the fair market value is. So all of that should be spelled out on the front end, because you certainly don't want to be 5 years into a lease, especially when we talked about capital expenditures. If the tenant has done a build out where they've invested, $100,000 of their own money, and then be in a position where the rent is now going to double because no one put in any parameters as to what that escalation clause looked like.
So important. And I'd say every year I hear from a tenant who says, oh, I have to move spaces because I didn't have a proper escalation clause on my renewal in there. So important to have. Jennifer, I really want to thank you for doing this today. And if someone wants to learn more about commercial leasing and the Bondy Law team, what's the best way for someone to reach out to you?
Yeah, absolutely. We can certainly help if you're a landlord or a tenant looking for assistance with drafting a commercial lease. You can call our office at 407-720-9350. And our website is really simple. It's www.bondy.law.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank the good folks over at Splash Social Marketing for putting together this video series. They help businesses of all sizes with their social media, their marketing, and their website. They can be reached at splashsocialmarketing.com. And again, I am Mike Gaitis, a commercial real estate broker with Go Florida Commercial, helping you buy, sell, and lease commercial real estate here in Central Florida. Thank you.